Tom, welcome to Fargo.
Well, thank you.
Tell you what, tell us a little bit something about you. Where are you from?
I'm from originally Southern California, Los Angeles area. And I took my family away from there about, 16 years ago. And we migrated to the Fort Wayne, Indiana area.
Okay. Good. Well, tell us the story about how this opportunity has enhanced your lifestyle.
Well, I don't worry about certain things anymore. There's certain things I don't worry about. I do worry about putting food on the table. That's the one thing I do worry about. I worry about paying my bills, and I worry about doing those type of things. But I do not worry about what my hours of work are going to be, because when you get in this business, and if you're doing it right, you want to work till the day is done, and then once it's done, you go home. And so then once you go home, you put it in a box and wake up in the morning and do it again. So you're able to be a dad or a husband or a community helpful person or whatever it is that you want to be. You can do that during the time that you're not working, and you don't have to worry about that.
Excellent. Maintenance engineering has always prided itself in having some of the best product in the industry. How important is that to you when you go out and visit with customers?
I was explaining it to a customer today. And I have customers now who are going on 5 years with my product in their sockets. And so, as it turned out, I said, now it's been 5 years, or almost 5 years, since you placed those bulbs into your sockets, especially my extra bright fluorescents. And they said yes, and I said, and they're all working still, aren't they? He said, every single one. And your high outputs, not a complaint, still as bright as ever. And I said, when I was in the insurance industry, I would make a promise and hope I can keep it. And now I make a promise and know I can keep it.
Excellent. It's quite a tribute to the product quality when you see things surpassing our guarantees. Obviously we can't make a light bulb that'll burn out at one day after the guarantee is over. But it's quite a testament to the product when you see things like that happen and hear those things.
And the people have said many times, the good thing I bought these during good times, and I'm glad I have them now. So we don't need to get any at the moment, Tom. But the moment that we need them, we're coming back to you.
Well, excellent. I imagine those customers that you have there would make excellent referral gathering places. They've got to know somebody that
absolutely
does light bulbs.
I said, then you don't have a complaint about my product, not a one.
Perfect. Now, how many years have you been with the company now?
4.5.
4.5. Now, those 4.5 years, what sales accomplishments have you been able to gather? Personal accomplishments that you've been able to also gather because of this opportunity?
Well, the things I've been able to gather is the fact that I've been able to maintain my household, which is the most important thing. I've always been somewhere in the top 15. And I'm not exactly driven at this point because what my needs are different than other people's needs, and my ambitions are sometimes different than somebody else's ambitions. It doesn't bother me that I'm in the top 15 rather than the top 5. As long as I'm able to do the things I need to do in my life. And so I've been able to maintain my livelihood, the things I like to do in my life, to be a volunteer, to accomplish. I play in many musical groups with the French horn. I have that ability to do that, and so I do that also. I don't make any money at that, but it's because of ME that I can do it in the first place.
Excellent. Now, let's say that you were sitting down with a young representative that just started. What advice would you give that representative?
Give it your all. Do not go at it halfway. Do not in any way say to yourself, I can work at this 3 days a week and make a fortune, because you won't. And you will not have the ambition enough to continue on with what needs to go on. So give it your all. Make it your livelihood. Make it what you need to do to make your bills, and you will be inspired, not just inspired by opportunity and by necessity to do better. It's just you're forcing yourself to put both the boots on of this business and go to work.
Excellent.